Alrighty, episode 2 of Birth by Sleep. We're getting into it now, ladies and gentlemen. We're really just chugging along through this video game here. Joey, what do you think so far of the first hour of Birth by Sleep? I would love to hear your thoughts. While you check out your main menu, because you should be able to go to the config part now.
Okay. I'm gonna start with combat, because that's about the most that's stood out to me, is that it's a very, this could either be really fun or not. I want it to be fun. I like having cooldown abilities and being able to cycle out and mix and match and set your setup. It's like, that could be fun. I think it will be fun, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, I think it's left and right need to be flipped, and up and down is still good, but we'll be on dry land and you can check it out again in a second here, but you've at least tried.
Ooh.
Wait,
Mirage Ring.
That's for multiplayer.
The what?
That's for PSP multiplayer only. Now it is essentially bonus objectives and tournaments that originally could be played in multiplayer. Now on PS3 they're just single player. Imagine the tournaments you would have at Olympus Coliseum, but instead in another original themed setting. We will come upon that later.
Alrighty. Oh man, look at all these news that I don't want to change.
This is so obnoxious.
I'm not gonna mess with it.
Whatever. So you want to just go ahead and move on, or?
Yeah. I mean, well, let's see. What else is there to talk about? Oh boy. Immediately being like, Speedy. Being like, Master Xehanort. He's 80 years old. I don't like. This doesn't bode well with me. Because I don't like it. I don't like having to keep up with a whole bunch of fake names and crap again. Or maybe it's not fake names, but I don't know.
I'm sure that all will be revealed by Kingdom Hearts 3.
Will it? Oh, no. Anyway, yeah, so...
Yeah, so they don't want you to go back to the Land of Departure right now, but we got a couple of other worlds here. Only one of them is presently accessible to us, I'm afraid.
Only one of them is making me bounce off of it, too.
Yeah, that's like a hard no. You don't come back here because of plot reasons, whereas you just don't go to these other places yet because it's not quite time yet. Right,
and also, of course, there's I'm starting to see a lot of parallels between some of these characters and some of the events.
I talked about this during the stream, so I don't want to get into too much detail. But I mean, I was looking over at your face, and though you didn't vocalize, I feel that I'm not going to be leading you too much by saying this. The initial scene with all three of our characters is kind of really awkward.
It is, yeah.
Like, I think that, obviously you got
a lot of that was kind of the dialogue, too.
You got some Japanese-isms in the original KH1 opening, but, like, you've got a combination of the dialogue isn't airtight, and also, okay, so... what am I supposed to glean from this?
Yeah.
Other than remember the...
No, I was about to say, it really felt like remember Kingdom Hearts.
I get yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, they let you wander the entire world map before it's populated.
Sick.
But it's a situation where I get the idea was probably like, let's try and endear these new characters to the audience rapidly. And an easy way to do that is to say, look, they're like the people that you already know and like. But my response to that is, but then that scene really didn't teach me anything about these people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like, the
only thing I can glean of is if they were pulling, like, this world works in cycles. There's every decade you get the same, like, this happens. Again, keep Keyblade holders, yada, yada.
Well, we're also now, so, okay, Kingdom Hearts 1, the Keyblade. You are the Keyblade master. Yep. Mickey shows up at the end with a Keyblade for a goof. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, nothing really changes about that. Everybody still calls him the Keyblade Master. Kingdom Hearts 2 rolls around. Riku and Kairi both get Keyblades essentially out of absolutely nowhere, and we get brief allusions to you're not half the hero the other guys were.
Yeah.
But that's nothing really because, like, we already knew there must have been people who had the Keyblade before Sora, right? Now, as you said, are there other people at this academy, glossing over the fact that there is apparently some kind of academy
for Keyblade peoples.
And Yensid used to be a Keyblade wielder, but he's not anymore.
He's no longer a master.
Now there are 3 of us hanging around with Keyblades. Ericus has got a Keyblade. Where are all these Keyblades coming from?
The FMV had a
lot of Keyblades.
Had a bunch of
I did. That was obviously a big turning point of where did all these things come from.
Yeah.
My point is that there are questions that demand answers.
Yep.
Anyway, let's continue.
All right,
Enchanted Dominion.
All right, let's go there with not Riku.
Yeah, I know that it's been a while since you've watched any of these films, but this is Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
You might the keen eye might recognize the blocky, angular design of the trees we see on the world map and in this scene, and might recognize the castle that the king and queen live in, and the thorns that Maleficent so adores. Is he the Terminator?
This is quite the entrance. It's a pretty good armor design. I kind of like the muted colors on it better, but I like it.
It makes them much more distinct as you're going through each of these campaigns
exactly.
as each character.
It's like if we're seeing all three of them in armor, the coloration is needed.
Monsters.
The Unburst? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what they're called.
So this is Final
I just
Mix.
said it.
Very similarly to Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, we have some enemy recolors in the Final Mix edition. These guys were originally blue, and now they're purple. Not like a big change up, but it's just worth noting that once again, we have a lot of these enemies that are kind of getting a little bit redesigned. What's really interesting to me is we've got a lot of Heartless designs. They're like standbys of the series. They got recolored in the Final Mix versions, right? A lot of people play the HD versions of the game. That's what these Heartless look like. Then you're gonna play Kingdom Hearts 3, and suddenly they're gonna be their like canon colorations.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be. I think there are gonna be some people who are a little bit confused.
What?
Critical impact.
Oh yeah, it said that was unlocked. So okay.
Yeah. So as they said, so that was why I was saying when they were tutorializing you on it, it was really stupid because you didn't even have one yet, but you didn't have a command style yet.
Oh, all right.
And so then you have a finisher that is specific to that command style. So you notice these things, kind of the variants on the large bodies from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
No.
They still let you attack them from the front. They don't really mix you up that much. So as you saw there, you did your neutral string and you filled up the gauge, but you just got the standard finisher.
Yeah.
I think you're getting this. It's not wildly complicated.
Right. It's not well. Oh, all right. That's gonna take some getting used to.
What?
The just automatically switching like that. Okay.
And it's another situation of load times on PS3 where it was honestly about the same speed on PSP, but on PlayStation 4 the transition between command styles is significantly faster.
Okay.
Just because again it's loading up another whole thing.
Right. I just mean it feels like I'm attacking and then stuff's happening, so I'm having to.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I want the chest.
I think you can still get the chest. I think you're good.
Okay.
Need
to check and make sure the camera's all good. Everything's fine. This is good.
So you got one chest here. You've also got an entire room behind you. You can go and check out if you. We must play the video game appropriately. Also, the phone is ringing. I'm gonna go investigate that. You entertain the people.
Oh no! Am I good? Like nothing special's gonna happen if I walk back? Alright guys, we're going on an adventure by ourselves as I am alone in the dungeon down here. Oh boy. Oh no. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? Alright, are we ready? Is this okay guys, here we go. Kingdom Hearts ASMR time. Hello, it's me, your boy.
Put ASMR crap on my chest.
How did you hear that? I'm whispering! Does he know? Did he take a guess? Is he psychic? Is this bugged? Are the cameras everywhere? Am I being recorded right now? Hey, what's up?
I talked about previously on one of the streams.
No time to explore.
I talked about one of the previous streams that I managed to successfully dodge the entirety of ASMR when that was a fad. I never watched a single one of those videos. But you today, before we started filming, forced me to finally experience one.
The only one that matters.
It was a supportive and friendly Funky Kong.
Picks you up from the airport.
And drives you home. While chewing gum or eating peanuts or something. That was
it says chewing gum, but it sounds like peanuts.
Sounds like peanuts. That was something. That was a funky ride.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. They're back.
Mm-hmm. Indeed they are. They have returned.
Hey, that's good though. Now if we ever need to hyper-focus, well no, I guess it doesn't really zoom in though. Oh.
Does select do first person? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I don't think you can walk around though.
Why is it?
Yeah, the camera remains inverted, and unlike in Kingdom Hearts 2, you can't walk around while you're in first person.
Okay.
But we still have the option.
Wait a minute, hang on. It says. Oh, I thought it gave me a triangle prompt for a second. I'm going blind. It's fine.
It's because you associated the green color with the triangle prompt from KH2.
You're right. Oh, that's rough. Do we save here? What do we do?
Yeah, you can save. Go right ahead. I don't care. We're good. We might as well save. as I learned during the streams, save often just in case you crash and lose 2 hours of progress.
Ooh. So just
Yeah, just overwrite the Ventus save file.
Okay.
It does not matter.
Whoa, new portrait.
Indeed. So basically, we're gonna be.
I was gonna ask, why is this saving different than it was on KH2?
Because PSP.
Yeah. Okay.
So KH2 was saving to a memory card, and back then each game just had its own saving interface, whatever that was, right? Once you get to the PlayStation,
Did I say Blizzard?
Yes. Once you get to PlayStation 3 and PSP, you have the crossbar system, and for many games, the saves were shown in that way, right? On the PSP, saves were shown that way. You want to go to command deck.
Command. Oh, Blizzard is a command?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everything is a command.
Okay. It's okay, yeah, reach maximum, yada yada. Jump, slide, block, level 1, okay. Combat, okay. Shadow, Sonic Shadow, whoa.
Both of them, all at once.
At the same time. Okay.
You really couldn't ask for anything else.
So this
box office gold.
This is bad, yeah?
You tell me, Joey.
Okay, we're gonna, oh no. Oh no.
I'm gonna tell you right now. So two notes.
Okay.
Right now, you don't have a cure spell. Maybe a potion would be good. In like 3 hours, you're never gonna touch items ever again for the rest of this game.
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid give you tips, but like I would say don't get too panicked about the items because it's like.
Oh no! What I was panicking about is I saw items. I'm like, oh, this is like locked to the same buttons that I'm spamming for attacks.
Then that's what I'm saying. You can actually, there actually is an option in here. Is it in this game or in Dream Drop? Maybe it's just Dream Drop that has it. I think Dream Drop has an option where it's like you can set it to skip over restorative spells when you're just mashing. But no, the main thing that's the problem is like items previously in these games were useful because it's like, okay, this is a.
Oh, no, I'll push
just put it down. You just picked it up and you're moving it around. It doesn't do anything right now. It's fine. You like. Items in the previous games are a secondary thing, like separate from your magic system, and now it's just like they just take up a slot in the exact same system. And so oftentimes, like a cure spell which recharges is going to be preferable to an item which is consumable. What do you got here? Oh yeah, there you go. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's fine.
Heck yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
We're good to go.
All right, everything's good.
Other than all these news, but it doesn't
Abilities?
matter. I think it's probably just gonna say you got scan. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Since again, remember that Ventus segment didn't really happen. Quotation marks.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna encourage you while we're here doing these low-level encounters.
Do some D-Link stuff.
Yeah, liberally, if you want. Don't do it when you're not in combat because
Yeah.
the gauge drains passively and it's a waste of time. But once you get into a fight, feel free to mix it up with those. And also, as of right now, Aqua has a cure spell in her deck, so like that's.
I was gonna try her out first.
It's one of your best. It's one of your best healing options until you get a cure spell yourself.
Oh, good.
Unless you want to put a potion in your deck, obviously.
Switching automatically heals you though, right?
Yes, it does.
So okay.
But I'm saying like
Yeah.
maybe you're in a boss fight. You use it for your first heal. You got a backup cure for your next heal. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, I thought that was a portal opening.
No. You're safe. Just the title
Am I
card.
safe?
You're safe for now, Joey.
I don't know. I only whispered the ASMR thing, and you called me out from halfway across the house. So I think this place is bugged. I don't think I'm safe here anymore.
I only bug it to listen in on other people who bug it, just in case, to protect myself.
What's this? Why aren't you asleep, boy? That fool Flora cast a spell to put everyone in this castle into a deep, deep slumber.
Who are you?
Why, I am Maleficent, as all who dwell in this kingdom would know.
So y'all ain't from round here, are ya? Is her implication.
I'm Terra. What do you know about those monsters? The ones who attacked me.
Now why would I give a thought to creatures so base, so inconsequential?
Well, they are base. That's for
Maleficent
sure.
is unimpressed with the
Anyway.
monsters.
I'm looking for someone.
Found someone you have.
That name is not familiar to me. Is he an outsider like yourself? Oh, but wait. I do remember someone leaving the castle.
Tell me, What was he doing there?
I couldn't say. I can only be certain he was not from this kingdom. If you're curious...
This scene is actually a really good example of like the PSP production values we're looking at here, because like on one hand, okay, you got the really cheap, like deep backgrounds, and then you've also got, okay, you know what? This just looks like a PlayStation 2 game. Like this looks just, we're doing the lip flaps a little bit more frequently, but this looks as good as
no, this is fine.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Aurora.
And they didn't really do much cleanup for the PS3 release of it. They basically just up-resed it.
Also, are we blindly searching for Xehanort, or do we have a lead that he's...
Eric has said, hey, go fight the monsters, and while you're at it, look for Xehanort. That was the extent of the lead, and this is just first place we stopped off.
Okay.
So no, we don't really have a lead at present time.
We're gonna delink. We're gonna try this out. I want to get hurt a little bit.
You can.
I'm doing that on purpose. I'm not. It wasn't me just getting hurt.
I understand.
Oh, that's not the button you press.
You hit triangle. There you go. Now you can also keep in mind that you can. You gotta load times again. No, pause buffering doesn't matter here. I don't think.
Okay, so I'm not in armor though. I'm just.
No, you're not. No, the picture of like the leveled thing in.
Heal. Okay, so that's just a straight up cooldown thing now.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. That's what it's on its own cooldown, unlike wiping all of your magic, in Kingdom Hearts 2. It is its own separate cooldown. You'll notice that it's refilling quite slower.
Is this the same when I'm in
yes,
D-Link?
it is.
Okay. On D-Link. Revert.
Yeah, and then now you've still got half your gauge left.
Can I do it again? Or?
Not unless it's full.
Okay.
But you'll notice that it's gone now. There's a blue glowy thingy.
Oh, okay.
When you kill this guy, maybe I'll drop some and I'll point him out.
Oh.
Yeah, the blue
attacks
ones
right now are doing more for me.
The little blue drops that they were leaving behind refill your D-Link gauge. Some enemy, like it's actually different types of enemies have different types of drops. Like some enemies will do money, and some enemies will do the D-Link little crystals.
Yeah.
You're happen to be fighting guys who are doing D-Link crystals right now, so you'll notice like that one little one just filled up a decent chunk of the gauge. So you're almost back to being able to use it again.
Okay.
So you're pretty good on that front.
So I'm still in critical.
Yeah, you're noticing that that's draining down. When you hit things, it starts going back up. But if you're not engaged in combat, it starts draining back down.
Okay. Does Stun Edge do anything specific? Because it doesn't really feel like it stuns.
I think it slows down movement on certain enemies. I'm not 100% on that though. Don't quote me.
Okay.
So I think it kind of like electrifies
critical
them.
impact. What is the requirement for me going into?
I believe the critical impact's requirement is simply using physical non-elemental commands, which is all you have right now.
Okay.
So if you cast Blizzard exclusively a bunch of times, you're not going to get it right now. I believe that's the only. I think that critical impact is the only one you have right now. But again, like I said, most of your commands right now are generic, physical attacks. So you're good for the moment.
That did no damage to him. Okay. That doesn't do a lot of damage.
Okay, so it stunned him. You saw the little things up above his head. Yeah,
okay. Maybe it's like a percent chance thing.
It's possible.
Critical impact's fine. It's got good gap closing abilities.
Mm-hmm. Because you've probably noticed your standard string. What's the word? Doesn't.
Yep. Okay, since you're a jobber, maybe Blizzard will hurt you more. Wow! I need to take that off. It's not good at all.
Now, if I recall correctly, the main advantage of Blizzard in this over a fire or whatever is that fire hits a target and goes off and hurts them. Blizzard essentially has like bullet penetration. Where if you notice when you cast that at that little jobber, it kept flying afterwards. So you can use it if you line up a bunch of enemies to hit a bunch of people at the same time.
We've run into something.
I don't believe that you'll be able to reach that right now.
I don't think I can.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think you'll have to come back another time for that one.
Okay, and that hits multiple people.
Yeah, much like the puzzle pieces in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, these little crown things are stickers, and they were added in Final Mix as well.
I figured.
So in many cases, they are simply a let's just stick them somewhere, and the player can come back and get them once they have more movement abilities. They're not really, not really complementing the overall level design.
The range on sliding dash? A good range, okay. So I do like that one. So I was noticing, so it feels like the critical surge, whatever it was called, I feel like that's a lot better than standard, but it's like it goes away when I use the finisher, so do some people, is there a way to keep it from filling up? Or
No, the gauge fills up as you hit things. You can always...
But it goes down, so I could, if I really wanted to, I could just bait it out.
If you wanted to, you can lame it out and let it go back down a little bit.
I'm not going to, probably.
Once you get the finish command, it's not going away. But if you really manage the gauge, you can game it a little bit and hold off for a finisher until you want it.
Ether.
Yeah, ether will.
Item ether. Or?
Yeah, and ether will, if I recall correctly, because I never use them, decreases the reload time on the commands.
Okay.
So just generally speaking, it like speeds up magic command reloads. It might affect physical command reloads as well, but I don't recall.
Oh no! I hope I don't get ambushed. Oh.
Is it an ambush if you saw it coming though?
Probably not. Oh. How good? Okay, is blocking very viable in this game?
Not right now.
Okay.
It's useful. Blocking.
It's useful, but is it like
in many
the
ways?
same
I would
amount of
say that
useful?
it's slightly more useful than Kingdom Hearts 2 in that it's a lot more magnetic. You'll notice that blocking in any direction will usually warp you around a turn and catch a hit, as opposed to taking a hit from behind because you blocked in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Later on, block will become upgraded in certain ways, and it will have more viability than it does right now.
Oh, it is raining now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But you already had it, so it didn't matter.
So yeah, so then you can do what I was doing.
I say that it was already. I'm not. Perhaps it just has to do with the number of total melee hits you land. I don't recall. I want to say it has to do with filling up the gauge past the blue meter.
There's gonna be a lot of me seeing a green prompt and pressing triangle.
Everyone does it. It is not you. I did it. Everyone I've ever watched play this game does it. It's constant. It is constant. People blowing attacks on chests and doors.
Oh well.
I'm glad that he could just shoot it with the key and that fixed it. Just
yeah.
Pop, taken care of.
Whatever the issue was.
Whatever that issue was, we dealt with the issue. The issue has been resolved.
If a key doesn't unlock stuff, what's the purpose?
Indeed, but it didn't really unlock the door. It got rid of a force field.
That was barring our way. It unlocked the path.
This feels so familiar.
Her heart is filled with light. Not the slightest touch of darkness. Just the kind of heart I need.
For what?
For anyone who may not recall, Aurora is in fact one of the 7 Princesses of Heart, since we haven't seen her since KH1.
7 of the purest hearts, each overflowing with light. When brought together, they grant the power to rule all worlds.
Ooh, fancy.
What do you mean?
Why, that key you hold. The Keyblade, is it called?
Where did you learn that name?
That's a cool summoning effect.
It looks really neat.
No more games. Where is Master Xehanort?
Impudence will get you nowhere, child. If you wish to learn...
That big old distracting chest.
I hope there's a map in it.
And why would I ever want to do that?
It's not a matter of why, but of will. In your heart, there is darkness just waiting to be awakened.
Was it me or was the mixing of...
I don't know, that sounded weird there too, I'm not sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It sounded like she got a little blown out for like 1 second. And they couldn't get her back in the booth to do another take.
And I can awaken what's inside you.
Maybe they're adding some kind of reverb to it because she's doing magic. I don't know.
I was just making sure that wasn't just me.
No, I 100%
making
heard
sure
that.
my earbuds aren't going out.
The darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could be rid of it. You must destroy it. Push the darkness down.
He said darkness resides in every heart, but the Princess of Heart don't have
Yeah, they don't count. They don't count. Every other heart. There are trillions of people in the galaxy. There's only 7. It's a very minor statistic.
What are you doing? Don't do this, kid.
He got all magicked.
His eyes aren't... What if they become big, red, and evil, like in that one of the cutscenes?
I don't know. It's impossible to say for sure.
Oh no! Why are you doing this?
She did the magic. She controlled. She said, "I have power over sleep, and darkness sleeps inside you." So, done.
Rico, no. Okay, so that was like...
Yeah, no, that was
control. That wasn't...
No,
Okay.
100%.
Was and will be true.
He did not want to do that.
Okay, that's good. I thought this was like a...
Like right away, just kicking it off with...
Yeah, with I'm going to be part evil.
You speak as if I pulled some invisible string.
That's precisely what you
Yeah,
did.
exactly.
You couldn't be further from the truth, child. I simply whispered to the darkness you already held inside.
How could I do this?
That wasn't very
Finn!
inspired.
It wasn't a great line read, was it?
Oh, it's fine. I'm not a voice actor.
Now,
I can't say
you
anything.
want to know where Xehanort went. Well, that I cannot answer. He disappeared into the darkness.
As Xehanorts are wont to do.
It was necessary to gather hearts. Join me. Collect 6 more hearts of pure light. Then we will rule all the worlds together!
You seem to be mixed up. I'm a peacekeeper, not a tyrant.
I want to stop for just a moment here. Obviously, don't worry, this isn't a long thing.
Alright.
I want to point out something.
Everybody's getting the comments
I want to
ready.
point out something very critical about this. As I said, I want to mostly just let this all kind of play out, but I want to hone in on some major points that are really important.
Yeah.
We don't know much about these characters so far. You don't know them well enough to even know if, like, okay, so was that mind control, or like you needed solid confirmation because you don't know these people yet.
Yep.
One of the first things we're told about this guy, really definitively, that's like distinctive from our parallels situations of remember this, was Erica saying to Terra, "Listen, I would love to make you a master, but how can I when you are so obsessed with power?"
And then also, like, in his, like, select your character, it was talking
He
about
seeks
that.
power single-mindedly, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is the first time that a character has offered Terra power in the game so far. That the opportunity for further power has been presented to Terra. And his immediate response is, shove off. I'm not about that life. Let's just pay attention for reoccurring cases of how much Terra just loves power so much.
Yeah.
Let's just watch out for those
There's
moments.
I'm not gonna ever get tired of that effect.
I really like the summoning effect for his Keyblade, yes. It doesn't happen in gameplay, unfortunately, because it's too
That's
fancy,
fine.
but...
You're off to an exceptionally poor start.
Darn, she's not wrong.
Remember this. The darkness in your heart cannot be held back by force or strength. Now, my work here is done, as is yours. Wasn't there someone you needed to chase?
If you wouldn't have done the fancy animation, you could have just stabbed forward, my
Said
dude.
the exact same thing.
It's alright, it's his fighting style.
Yeah,
It's his
you noticed
ninja way.
it was the same. It was actually the exact same animation as his standard finisher.
Yep.
The when you fill up the command gauge, which is kind of neat that they just recycled the
What?
animation. Interesting. We forged a friendship with Maleficent.
Did we?
I don't know. I really.
Did we really?
Yeah, it's like Terra's not happy about what just happened. Anyway.
Oh, ooh, oh.
It's
Yeah!
isn't that a little bit like this really long, like oh man, look at the floor. Oh, he just tapped the chest.
My favorite.
I really like the art style of this movie. Really like Maleficent. She's a great villain. I'm just not a huge fan of the general pacing of the
these
actual
are just,
film.
You just get these. Okay. Well, it's because you can synthesize the higher level one. So I was hoping you'd be able.
Indeed.
Can you anyone that you have? Can you buy back?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I want to say that's correct. I want to say that once you have it once, you've got it. Unless it's like a high level one that there's no point in melding.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't really want. Do I? Like off the top of my head, I don't really want any of these.
I would say right now the thing that you need to buy is Cure, and you don't got it. So either A, buy a couple potions, or B, you be ready on that D link for the boss fight you're about to do.
Okay.
I think that D, be ready for the boss fight you're about to do is probably the better option.
There's not like give it synthesis items, command, or anything in this game, right?
No. Because all the synthesis is in your command melding. Speaking of which, let's check out.
But
You can just save if you want to. But before you save, actually, let's
Whoa!
The crown stickers are throughout each world, and then you can arrange them in the sticker album in your reports to rack up points. When you receive enough points, you'll receive items.
Yeah.
Why don't you just swing by that, the where is it? The reports? Yeah. This is Terra's journal. The sticker album. Let's have a look. What do we got in the sticker album? We got many stickers that are still mysterious to us, but one that we know of, and it's balloons.
Wait a minute, what are we?
You place it somewhere on
Wait, what?
onto the page. So the placement.
Does it matter where you place it?
Yes, you do.
Really?
So these things have hot zones. So if you place that like right on Terra's face, probably it's not going to be like down, like literally on him. Oh no, it's giving you the full 7 points each time.
7 points?
Yeah, so I guess the hot zone for this balloon is basically anywhere you like. Now you can tell it's the 7 points and also the big confetti. Yeah, see there, that's not a hot zone.
Okay.
Don't you put the balloons on the ground?
But
Put them
that's
up
a
in the
hot
air.
zone.
That's a hot zone. If it has the big kind of confetti
I don't
celebration
like.
animation,
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't like the sticker thing. This is goofy. Move the album page. Yeah, I don't. Why is he racing?
I don't know. Why wouldn't you? Ridge Racer.
Oh,
Remember
man.
that? Remember that?
PlayStation El Clasico, my favorite.
Classic stuff.
Okay. Info.
This is basically the points that you can get off of the sticker album and the things that you unlock.
Is
along
that the only
way.
photo?
For Terra, yes.
Oh,
you have a
no.
different one. You have a different backdrop for each character, and collect unique stickers along the course of your
Alright,
journey
well,
to
it's-
create your own masterpiece, dictated by placing things in the right hot
It's
zone.
unique at least. Hey, does he? No, okay. I was like, if this is his journal, maybe we can gaze into his mind as if he is the one writing it. But no.
That'd be nice, but it's not. That would be really cool, but that'd be a real extra mile for the
Okay.
writers to
Hey,
go.
Maleficent, my besto buddo. What's
So
up?
she's got fire and sleep attacks.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so you can look at them there, and also, so you see how like there's a status on. So basically, you're gonna get
You
a
can
lot.
turn them off.
You're gonna get a
I'll let
lot
you
of these
know.
throughout the course of the game. So if it's like I don't need this trash, you can just switch it off, and it's not in the menu.
Yep,
If you know you want to use one, you just turn all the ones off.
Okay.
Yeah. So hold on. If you go into your slot 1 there, you go into your melding commands. You'll notice you have 2 commands maxed out. So if you don't want
Wait,
them
do I?
anymore, you have stun edge and quick blitz.
I
If
like
you don't want either of those,
Well, wait.
you've got it equipped, so you can't meld that one at the exact moment in time.
Okay, so let's unequip it just for the heck of it.
I think that's right. Maybe you're just not allowed to use that one right now. Hit triangle to remove it. Go to command deck and see meld commands and see if you can put it in. No, okay, maybe it just wasn't let you use that one.
Weird.
There are some commands where it's like, nah, not this time, but if you hit go on that, everything that is highlighted, you can go ahead and do. I'm pretty sure. So I guess those are leveled
So
enough.
It's like if I just wanted
Now you like
to.
sliding dash, right?
I do, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if I wanted to, I could.
If you wanted to, yes.
Quick Blitz.
If you don't like quick
Wait.
blitz and blizzard, you can make them into something else.
What is Quick Blitz? That's the.
That's the same as the stun edge thing, where he just kind of like
jumping. Yeah, I
jumps
don't
and
like it.
hits.
Okay, and then.
So let's have a look at what each of these say. So hold on.
Oh, okay.
Shimmering crystal. Use when melding commands. It attaches abilities which increase the damage you deal with fire and other elemental attacks.
Not really for us right now.
Pulsing. Used when melding commands. It attaches various abilities, some for example, which increase the damage you deal with certain types of attacks.
Potentially.
Used when melding commands. It attaches HP related abilities, one for example, which boosts your maximum HP.
Good, potentially. Okay.
Whatever you want to do. Now,
Is this a random system or is this set?
I'm not going to tell you anything about how this system works.
Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna go for this. Why not? More HP? I don't really need these right now. We can buy them back. So.
Indeed.
And I have scan permanently, yeah?
Yes, you do. Since that one is maxed out, you've just got scan.
One or both of these commands is installed in a deck. Yeah,
Go
sure,
right ahead.
whatever.
Blizzard Edge.
Oh,
So I believe what you have there is essentially the same type of kind of like jump and slam down attack,
But it's
it
ice
has
now.
Yeah, exactly. Now the big benefit, of course, is if you go to battle commands and put that in, what abilities attached to it? Item boost, cloak, which means that the effectiveness of items will be increased. Not super useful to you unless you want to grab some items, but then at least you understand how the system works.
okay. I'm just gonna attach all those because why not?
Sure.
But okay, so when I max that out, I get item boost permanently though.
Correct.
So it is good to have on then.
Yes.
If I want item boost, which I do.
Yeah, and at minimum, once you level it up, then you can make it into something else if
Okay.
you don't want the ability.
So, okay. So I can actually, like, if I get that max, I can combine it with something else. Then okay.
Yeah.
But I imagine I won't get like a triple thing, so it'll be its
There.
own.
Okay,
Okay, we'll see. Okay, fair enough.
So now your only two abilities should be scan and item boost now.
Yep, and
so
I
you'll
imagine
notice
item
that
boost is-
yeah. So that's basically right now. That is
Wait a minute. Oh, that's not what I thought it was at all.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was like more items.
no. It is simply increases the effectiveness of items.
Okay, well that doesn't really help me right now.
Not super beneficial to you. If you
But
want to
it's-
use potions, you got
Hey,
it.
free is free. It's fine. Critical impact. Yeah.
That's the only one you have right now. So
Okay.
like I said, use attacks when you activate when you use attacks like Blitz. It simply means using
Yeah.
physical
I want
commands.
to see Wizard Edge.
Sure thing. Go right ahead.
It looks fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Now, before you leave, you got another door over here, right through that fireplace.
Is this not progression?
No, this is an optional room. You got to go backwards. He was like, he started running towards the door in the cutscene, like, oh no, the monsters are gonna bring the castle down. I have to deal with this emergency crisis.
Okay. Sleep. Okay. Yep.
A recipe list that reveals what you will create if your melding combination will result in a basic attack command. So you know how
it will let me know.
yeah,
ahead of
before
time
it was a
if
question
it's
mark.
Okay.
The recipe will basically reveal if it is a low level physical command, it won't be a question mark. It'll say this is what you're gonna get.
Okay,
from
so that
this.
just keeps you from making a mistake like that.
Yeah. Now, and you're gonna have to get more for like magic
Yeah.
commands, high level combo stuff, whatever else. You're gonna get more recipes that will reveal the nature of the ability
Okay.
you will create.
So I'm imagining the flow of this game, with the way I play these games, I'm imagining the flow will be have maybe one good one and then two ones I just want to level up equipped, or have all of them ones that I just want to level up and then just use my basic stuff.
Your command deck, you probably noticed there's a bunch of slots that are grayed out right now. So the amount of abilities you can have equipped will increase as the game goes on.
Yeah, and okay, then in that case, have your core set and hotbar it, and then like just use those and then set the hotbar again.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, okay, I got you.
I want to say that like by the end of this, you've got like 8 or 10 commands total or something like that. I'm probably wrong on the exact number, but you more than double your command total by the end of the game.
Oh no, it said I had butts available.
Huh?
It said I had butts available, but it didn't let me use it.
I think maybe he knocked you out of it or something.
Oh well. We will be changing the name of that eventually. Don't
Butts are
worry.
usually available, but you can't always use them.
Nope. There we go. Sliding dash level 3, so that's maxed out now.
That's correct, yeah. But like you said, you like that move, so you may not want to get rid of it right away.
Yeah. And okay. Oh wait, I can use this now. That's more effective, I think, maybe.
I think it did more damage.
I'm kind of I'm starting to get the combat flow. I think I like it enough so far. Like I'm not zip zop zippity bopping, but it's definitely going a lot better at the beginning than KH2's limited moveset.
Yeah, you've given a lot more to play with right away than KH2, which didn't really give you a very diverse moveset.
Okay, so yeah.
Our first little themed boss fight here, themed after a little spinning wheel. What a novel concept! Wowzers! Gee whiz!
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sure. I'll whip that completely. Oh wait, I want to try out the Maleficent since that's not. So there's Maleficent.
Use Maleficent if you want to, yeah.
Since we're huge buds now, big old friends.
Can you pause here? I don't think you can. It's too late now. I honestly don't think you can pause during those little animations. I don't think pause buffering does anything that you can try. I think you were just out of range with both of those attacks actually, and neither of them impacted it. And sleep isn't going to work on that boss. So you, good job.
Oh no, I thought I blocked
It's not your
that.
fault.
Can I block it? I guess not.
I guess not with that attack. Looks like you lost a component that you could have been attacking while it was on the ground.
Component?
Yeah, he jumped over there because his wheel was gone.
Oh, okay.
Picked it
What
up.
is blackout? That was.
Blackout is blind, I believe. So you've got
I don't want to not be in that.
you got status effects there that are not really helping you. No.
Okay. Why did it give us that right before a boss fight?
Why not?
If we don't want to.
Because we just met Maleficent. Where else would you give it to her, huh?
Oh. So does it? I guess this guy has multiple.
Yeah, he has multiple targets here. I think you've got the wheel and his body are the two main components that you have to kind of take out. If I recall correctly, maybe the actual maybe there's 3 components to him. I don't remember.
Is he? Oh, I guess he's in the
Yeah,
stun.
you got him stunned for a second there.
Oh, hey, I can do this too. Is this out of range? Okay.
Now it's hard to be out of range with the shot locks. They let you do it from pretty far away. They're actually one of the shot locks are often one of the better, like, okay, this enemy is in the air and I can't get to it, or they're really far away. Shot lock is kind of like a neutralizer of, well, guess what? You can't get away from me.
Oh, please don't. Not again. I probably should have had some items equipped, yeah.
And you don't really have many attack options at the moment, unfortunately. But and since you blew your Maleficent D-Link, you don't get you don't get to go for an Aqua one right now and then have a cure sitting around to use if you need it.
I saw his health bar and I was thinking, like, hey, oh, how could this be? I was
How
thinking,
could this be? Oh, it be.
Retry.
So now this is one of the big quality of life improvements of this game. You don't have to run back through the room. You don't gotta respec anything. You hit retry. You start right from the fight beginning. Now, if you do want to respec, then you know.
I could, but I'll just wait about. I'll use my D-Link as healing this time, since I just blew it first time because I was curious.
You were doing pretty well on that, honestly. The this fight, I'll be frank with you. This fight kicks a lot of people's asses like right away. It's kind of a difficult fight for a character who doesn't have any abilities yet, really.
That's fair. Oh. That hit me slow. Darn.
I mean, like, think about it. You've been playing this game for, if you're going quickly, you've been playing this game for maybe an hour and a half. You've had, like, 4 or 5 total standard enemy encounters, and you're on this boss that is a lot tougher than, like, your dark side or whatever else. This is granted, its health is low, but it's got, like, multiple components. It's got some ranged attacks. It's got stuff to keep you away if you're right on top of it.
Oh, missed. How do I, like, what's the proper way to avoid that?
I don't know. It's me.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't played this boss enough to tell you. You know, you don't really have to replay this boy, so. I guess that's not true. I guess he technically appears in some of the arena stuff, but.
We haven't done Ventus yet.
Sure thing. Main thing is Ventus, I don't believe, has a cure spell on him, so you just got 1 cure out of him as opposed to the potential 2 you could get out of Aqua. But it's okay. So one thing you'll notice about Ven right away is that your actually increases, or does it not yet? No, not yet. Once you level up Ven, he actually increases your attack speed animation.
Okay, cool.
For your standard strings, so that's and you get his finisher there.
Oh man, yeah, this guy's got just a bunch of. That's not level.
Not quite, no.
This guy's got a bunch of HP. Oh, that's what that is. Oh no, I thought he just threw it through it. Okay. No. I'm doing worse this time than I was last time.
Nah, it's fine. Like I said, this fight's tough for a lot of people. It's not. There's no shame in.
What is that? He hadn't done that before.
There's no shame in underperforming on this one. It's pretty.
No.
It throws a lot at you right away with this fight.
Oh well.
How could this be?
Yeah, we'll go Aqua next.
Sure. If you wanna respec and give yourself a couple potions.
I refuse.
Okay. Like I said, I feel like the viability of items decreases later in the game, but early game, there's no shame in tossing a couple potions on there if you want them.
Right. Why'd you go over there?
Why wouldn't he?
Oh, okay.
It's still going.
It's still going.
Just like the Energizer Bunny.
That missed.
You hit it with just the ice part. The ice part seemed to have a slightly bigger hitbox than the actual swing.
Where is he?
He's over behind that pillar. He's trying to get to you.
The tire just auto.
I guess the computer was like, it should have picked it up right now, but it was just happened to land in a spot where it couldn't get to it properly. I don't know.
No.
I don't know, man. I really can't answer that question for you. There's many mysteries that even I don't know the answer to.
No.
See, there you go. It's like that's the advantage of Blizzard with most of these attacks is that they have multiple hits.
Yeah.
Blizzard attacks actually hit multiple times because the hitbox remains active.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, that was good. That actually kept you out of the hitbox and still hit it when it came down. That was actually fantastic. That was almost perfect timing.
Okay, that doesn't actually do that much damage. It just or any damage maybe. Oh, that's hard
Almost.
to tell.
It's difficult. The hitbox isn't quite as precise as you might like. Since his MO isn't to run away and come back at you, it's just to run in circles around you. It's a little bit hard to call when you're in danger and when you aren't. But you're doing good this time. Solid damage output. Still got plenty of health left.
Okay.
There you go. You did it.
That worked.
Didn't even
alright.
need a heal.
Deck capacity.
So that's just you got you can put another thing in your deck now.
Okay, that's a Final Fantasy.
Yes, and Diamond Dust is another command style, which in this case is activated by using
magic.
specifically ice themed attacks. Yeah, because you got like a fire equivalent, you got a thunder equivalent, all that kind of
It's my fault my life
stuff.
was stolen. It was because I was weak.
Why didn't you do this earlier?
I'm sorry.
He was busy. The thing was shaking the castle. He had to go
Oh
fight it.
yeah.
Once I learned to stand up against the darkness.
That was a quick
Why would
turnaround.
Master Xehanort imprison the light? The purest hearts of light. Do they hold the answer?
Seven pure hearts, each completely void of darkness. Such a search may take some time.
Maybe 10 years of time.
Oh.
Keyblade that provides a balance boost in strength and magic.
Okay. It looks kind of dumb.
I don't love the design of that one either. It's not great. It's supposed to be, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, the three good fairies, but it's like it doesn't look as organic as some past ones where it's like here's like a sword that just happens to be themed around the location. It's kind of like here's some props from the movie that we crammed together and put a hilt on. So now you got two options.
Yeah, but we didn't really stop the problem. I mean, we stopped the castle from shaking, but like
no, his comment was, I'll come back and help you once I've found the strength I need to stand up to darkness, right? No,
okay.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Joey.
Ooh, what is this?
That's the Mirage Arena. No, so I'll comment really quickly on your thought there. So you're right. We didn't really resolve the plot, did we?
This is weird. This is like I'm like locked onto a track right there.
Yeah, but then you can also get off of it. I guess it's like, just in case you want it. I don't know.
If you want to do it.
So you're right. We didn't really wrap up the plot while we were there. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one is we've got multiple campaigns.
Yep.
We're going to be we will be back as both Ven and Aqua to wrap up some other details.
Yep.
But the other thing that you may have noticed is we just beat a world.
Yeah.
That took us like barely 40 minutes.
Yeah.
This game actually has, I think, really decent and cool pacing tricks that it does. Because for one thing, you get, obviously by having the three different characters, that means you get three, it doesn't even give you a boost in strength. That's a lie.
Yeah. So I'm gonna not use that.
Whatever you like. With the three campaigns, that means you get three different climaxes, like three kind of story arcs contained in a fraction of the length of a full game, because this game's about, I would say, 30 hours across three campaigns, so about 10 hours to complete one story. And most of the worlds can be completed anywhere between 20 minutes and an hour to facilitate the playing this on the bus on the way to work mentality of a mobile game, while foregoing the mission structure of something like 358 Days Over 2. Honestly, it really works really well, because I think one of our frustrations when playing Kingdom Hearts 2 was the vast amount of time we would spend with not really a whole lot happening, and then when plot would happen, it would often be far too brief or far too quickly over.
Yeah. We can't use that now. Okay.
I don't know. So maybe Stone Edge can't be done at all with our current setup. I don't recall. But it's interesting that you have this this setup now where we're going to be able to dart from thing to thing to thing much quicker than what Kingdom Hearts 2 facilitated. In some, it is a change that is worth noting, and I think in many cases the pacing of this game is really strong as a result. I've seen many people on YouTube and Let's Plays and stuff comment on similar things, like just the pacing really much faster, but not like too fast.
Okay, so
it's comfortable.
where would I? Okay.
So as you continue to level up, you're gonna unlock new commands there. What was your question gonna be?
Where would I go to make it where potions don't?
Go to config.
Okay, we're gonna see. This is the make or break moment.
It might be Dream Drop. It might be hold on, command deck. That's a default and flipped. Yeah. Okay.
So I guess not.
Let's check a couple other places just to be sure.
Okay.
Back up to the main menu for me. Go to I doubt it'll be under stats, but we'll check there anyway. Why not?
Stats.
Yeah. Why not?
Go,
Let's look. Nope. Let's go to command deck just really quickly to look around there. Go into edit deck. Let me just see if there's any prompts around that I'm overlooking. Shortcut, reorder, remove. No, I guess that must be a quality of life feature that was added in Dream Drop, not in this game. So
we're gonna have that then. We're just gonna have that so it can be leveling.
okay, sure, that's fine by me. Yeah, you can't level or meld items either, obviously, and they are consumables. Once it's gone, it's gone. So you may want to hold on to it for like a boss fight or something.
Yep.
We're a worthy decision.
All right, we good?
We are good, but I think we should also wrap up this recording really quick.
Probably.
We've been rolling since we started the last world, so.
Okie doke.